Chapter 1. Salem. Salem is a beautiful American town in Massachusetts, USA. Naumkeag, City of Peace, is its Indian name. But it is also called the Witch City because of the witch hangings of 1692. There are 7 historical witch museums in Salem. They all have a lot of information on the witches and hangings of 1692. Kelly and Megan Connor are 2 sisters. They come from San Francisco, California. The Connor family now lives in Salem because Mr. Connor teaches French at the University of Boston. Kelly is 14 and Megan is 13. They go to Salem Middle School, and they like it. Kelly has red hair and blue eyes. She's tall and plays basketball for the school team. Megan has fair hair and blue eyes. She's a champion swimmer. She is a member of the Salem swimming team. It's Friday, October 28th, and Halloween is on Monday, October 31st. Kelly and Megan are very excited because they love Halloween. This is their first Halloween in Salem, the Witch City.
I think about Halloween all the time,
says Megan.
Me too,
says Kelly.
We must buy a pumpkin and make a jack-o'-lantern,
says their mother.
Now finish your breakfast. It's late. School starts in 20 minutes.
The girls eat their eggs and drink their milk. Then they go upstairs to brush their teeth. They're ready at 8:15.
Goodbye, Mom. Don't forget to buy the pumpkin.
Okay, goodbye, girls.
Kelly and Megan always walk to school. They meet their friends, Susan Garcia, Nick Lee, and Bill Goldberg.
I'm so excited about Halloween,
says Susan. Susan is Hispano-American. She is 13 years old and has long black hair.
This is the first time we can have a party without our parents.
We must find a place to have the party,
says Nick. He is 14 years old and he's a good cook. His parents have a Chinese restaurant in Salem.
Let's see,
says Bill.
I can ask my grandmother.
Bill Goldberg is a handsome boy of 14. His favorite school subject is science. He lives with his grandmother.
Susan, do you have a scary costume for Halloween?
Asks Kelly.
It's a surprise. I can't tell you,
says Susan.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Bill asks.
Yes!
They all say.
Oh, I don't,
says Bill.
Science can explain everything.
Really?
Says Nick.
A lot of strange things happen on Halloween night. My grandparents come from China. They believe in ghosts and evil spirits, too.
Bill laughs.
Do you remember the story of the old woman in the cemetery?
Oh, Nick, please don't tell us again,
says Bill. Nick smiles mysteriously. It's 8:30 a.m., and the school bell is ringing. Chapter 2. The Witch Museum. School finishes at 3:30 p.m. Kelly and Megan meet their friends outside.
Do you have any ideas for our Halloween party?
Kelly asks.
No, I don't,
says Susan.
I have an idea,
says Megan.
Let's visit one of the Salem Witch Museums. We can get many ideas from there. That's a good idea,
says Susan.
There are a lot of scary things there. Remember, Salem is the Witch City. At the museum, there are pictures of the witch hangings. There are also the names of the Salem witches of 1692. We can read about their terrible magic.
Oh, how exciting!
Say Megan and Kelly.
Let's go,
says Susan. The girls call Nick and Bill. Together, the 5 friends go to the museum. When they arrive, it's late.
How many tickets do you want?
asks the attendant.
5 tickets, please,
Says Bill.
That's $10. Remember, the museum closes at 5 p.m. You only have half an hour.
The 5 friends walk around the museum. They look at the interesting exhibits.
Look, here are the names of the witches of 1692, and here are the pictures of the hangings,
Says Nick.
Look at this rope.
Says Bill.
How scary!
Say the girls.
I'm going upstairs.
Says Megan.
Be careful.
Says Kelly. Megan laughs.
I'm not afraid of witches or ghosts.
There are no visitors upstairs. There is a sweet smell of roses in the air. Megan walks around and looks at everything. Then she sees an old lady. She has a long black dress with small black buttons. Her skin is very white and her lips are very red. There is a strange red mark around her neck. She smiles at Megan. Megan smiles too, but she is nervous. Suddenly the air is very cold.
How strange.
She thinks.
I want to go downstairs.
When Kelly sees her, she asks.
What's upstairs?
Oh, some interesting exhibits.
Answers Megan.
The museum closes in 5 minutes.
Says the attendant. Susan buys a book called Salem and the Witches of 1692. The 3 girls walk to the front door.
Is there anyone still upstairs?
Ask the attendant.
Yes,
Says Megan.
there's an old lady.
Really?
Says the attendant.
That's strange. You are the only visitors in the museum this afternoon. There aren't many visitors here on Fridays.
There is an old lady upstairs.
Says Megan.
I'm going upstairs to see.
Says the attendant. After a few minutes, he returns. His face is red, and he says,
Is this a joke? There's no one upstairs, and the only door of the museum is this front door.
Megan's friends look at her. She is silent. Then she says,
Let's look outside.
They run out of the museum and look outside. There's no one in the street. Only a black cat. After this strange experience, they walk home.
Now I have a lot of ideas for our Halloween party.
Says Kelly.
Yes, I do too.
Says Susan.
You're very quiet, Megan.
Says Bill.
I'm thinking about the old lady at the museum.